says I'm draining 79 and charging with 62. I have a Solix Anker C300X DC. This is what I bought for my mobile setup when it comes to using the laptop, editing on the road. I thought it will give me enough to power myself the whole time. When, pay attention, being remote like this, I'm on almost the top of a mountain with almost no cell connection, and in there on the car, I hope you can see it, it is the solar panel, which is this one. Give me a moment, like like this. Let's see it from this side, like this. Today I'm trying to edit. We'll see how it goes. I'm in the tent, in the Maggiolina Airlander Plus. It is a bit of a mess, so excuse that. I'm getting myself ready to edit. I have a laptop on. I'm charging this phone here. It pulls 61 watt and I have 30 watt out from the battery. This means I might stay there around 100%. I'm editing this video about the Anker Solix C300X DC battery and then the Anker Solix PS100 solar panel. Since I recorded it to now, a lot happened. I have some numbers. The maximum I pulled from the solar panel is 86 watt. The maximum I've used it for many times up to now. More than that, I never was able to pull out from the solar panel. 86 watt. I've used the pair, the battery and the solar panel, multiple times in multiple scenarios for many hours during the day. What happened? At the point I discharged the battery during the night because I've stayed and edited until long. I had it at around 30 to 40% in the morning. I've plugged the panel. By 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon I was finally at 100% with the laptop full, all the phones full, and what else I've charged, I don't remember. I've charged quite a lot of devices. By 3 o'clock, between 9 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, plus minus, I was able to get to 100%. What this means is you can use it during the day at 100% because of a solar panel. You can use it during the evening, during the night, until it drops the battery to 30%, and then it copes next day, at least for my usage case scenario, to recharge the battery. I'm speaking about the solar panel. This is how I've used it. When I was recording, I was saying that I have until 7 o'clock in the afternoon sun to charge it. Not true. From 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun moved on the crag, on the peak of a mountain behind it, and that was that. I lost connection to the sun. Yes, from there the panel no longer charged. I had to put it back into where I'm keeping it, into the duster house. This is it. It works. It is good. It does the job. It is reliable. Yes, the solar panel has the bulk, the size, but it is what it is. The battery, I would have loved probably it to be a tad bigger in capacity. 288 watt hour, it is good. It is long life PO4 battery, if I'm not wrong. Please go and check the specs. This means it can be charged thousands of times without worrying about that. I would have definitely loved more, probably the double of that, in a body half more the size of now, or the bulk of now. Amazing setup. I might look elsewhere as well. I've checked on the Anker website. They don't have something else. This is all you can buy. I might search the competitors, maybe. I got to use so far a bit the Anker Solix C300X DC. I bought the DC because I never needed an inverter. Because I have a EcoFlow Delta 3 battery, that one does exactly what it is supposed to do with its inverter. If I ever use it, never so far. The fridge is on DC. Winter time, when in the duster house, I need to protect my back because of a cold. I put blanket, and that one is DC as well. No need for an AC device here. Hence, I bought the DC version. With the DC version, you also lose less through a conversion compared to the AC version. It has here a cigarette lighter plug, which I wanted, again, for the blanket winter time when I put it below my back here in the Maggiolina Airlander Plus tent, installed on top of a Dacia Duster. Together I call it the Duster house. I bought the DC version of Anker Solix C300X. I'm extremely happy with it. It does the job exactly as I was imagining it that it would be done. For my case, what makes this a better solution compared to anyone else? The overall price. The panel is a 100 watt solar panel from Anker as well. It is an Anker Solix. And then the battery itself, together almost half the price of any other solution out there. Impossible to say no to that. I have multiple Anker power banks. Over time they did a very good job. I was satisfied. I only once had an issue with one, and I think they refunded me full or half of it because it was many years after. So it lasted for 1 or 2 years. Then it started to have an error. They just refunded me or partially refunded me. I don't remember. I was satisfied with customer service a year or 2 years later. I've always been happy with Anker. I chose EcoFlow as my main driver when it comes to 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatts battery power. It was again the cheapest solution at the time, the best integrated because they have an alternator charger as well. It is a better alternator charger compared to others. But then when it came to this scenario here in the tent, I might go there I will have shadow over the afternoon. I will take the Anker Solix C300X DC with me, the laptop, the hard drive. I will charge the phones at the same time, the speed editor keyboard for DaVinci Resolve Studio, this one here, and I will continue editing. I move from place to place. The cable is long enough, the solar cable, this one is long enough to keep the panel watching the sun and me into the shadow if I need to do that. What else I can do is discharge the battery as long as I want, then move on the laptop's battery, put that to charge and do a cycle like that. I can do that one as well. I also have other power banks, one from EcoFlow, one from Anker with me. I can rotate them as well and then charge them continuously, one after the other, through the solar setup here. Overall, this gives me all the continuity I need. I don't know winter time how well it works. I never tested it. Overall, I'm happy. It does what it is supposed to do. It also has this lamp here. I never used so far because I didn't edit it at night, but it might happen. It might happen that I will use it. It has a couple of modes here. It's diffuse light because you see this white plastic here makes it diffuse. It is interesting. Yes, I have to clean it up a bit. It is dirty. I will clean it up. I have to have everything cleaned up. It stays at 99%. At 100% will no longer charge from the solar panel. It discharged a bit and now it stays there. It cannot go to 100%, even if I see it pushes more, 62 to 20. Maybe it goes to 100. Maybe, I don't know. It depends on how the technology works. But yes, it says I'm draining by 20 and putting in by 59 watt. Imagine that. Am I right or is the other way around? Let's see. In. Yes, I have. This is in here and this is out. Okay. I'm definitely reading it properly. We make a short test. What this means and what this means. Yes. Oh, now it's 100%. You see, it jumped. It right away jumped to 100% when I unplugged everything, because yes. And now it is draining, not charging, because it is 100%. I have to drain a bit. I have this phone here charging. I will drain a bit and then it will resume charging from the solar panel. What more do you want? I literally am not making it in time to drain the battery. Hence the solar panel copes with that. What I'm trying to say is 100 watt works perfectly. Let me show you the panel. Let me show you the panel as well. This is the solar panel. As I told you, it's from Anker. I told you it is a Solix, Anker Solix PS100 portable solar panel. Anker Solix PS100 portable solar panel. It has some instructions here. It has this. Well, nothing I can do here. This stays like this. I'm not changing its position. No need. It pulls enough from the sun. Now the sun will keep moving like this and will keep splashing more and more on the car. In the tent will start to get hot in about 2 hours and a half, and then in about 4 hours it will be impossible to stay in. This makes it around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun will keep going like that. Practically I only have to rotate the panel to always have the sun splashing into it, full day power practically. By 6-7 o'clock, and the sun is still up at that hour, I'm still at 100%. Then if I want to work more, let's suppose until midnight, I can do it easily, because the Anker Solix C300X DC, I'm trying to remember the sequence of the name. It's not sponsored. I paid with my own money. They didn't send me the panel, they didn't send me the battery, they didn't ask me to speak about it. In my opinion, it is worth speaking, because I struggled. I bought a Honda generator thinking that one will be my on the road, sitting like this for 1, 2, 3 days. This will be my second night here. I stopped last night. I like it. It was quiet. I slept well. I'm so rested. I was so tired. I felt rested. I slept for 8 hours, and then a truck stopped here. It stopped here, and it kept the engine on, and that constant noise woke me up, because otherwise the traffic my brain learned to ignore, but that one, it woke me up. When I bought this solar setup, I didn't know much. I bought the Honda generator thinking it will do the job, but not, because it eliminates vapors even when not in use, so the car will always smell of gasoline. You don't want that. It can also get dangerous. Because of that, I sold the Honda generator. It was a very good generator. I sold it on a loss. And then I bought the Anker and the Anker Solix battery and the Anker Solix solar panel. I found them in 2 separate places, both almost half price, which was perfect for me.